Even the most experienced singers have had their voices crack or break while singing. Often singers can feel a break starting to happen as they sing higher or lower. To avoid or cover up the break, they suddenly go very light or heavy. This can be as embarrassing and distracting as a break or a crack. Inside this video, find out why this happens and how to sing without the abrupt changes in tone quality in your voice. Hi, I'm Chuck Gilmore with Power to Sing. Learning how to sing without the abrupt changes in tone can be very challenging. First, why does this happen? In episodes 27 and 28, I mentioned several reasons why we get breaks, cracks, and flips, even into falsetto, when we don't want it. Some of the most common reasons include a rising larynx, an open or wide vowel, too much vocal cord thickness, blasting too much air, singing too loud, poor breath support. Sometimes singers are already in falsetto and are trying to get back into chest voice, but crack while reconnecting into chest. All of these engage the external muscles of the neck and throat, which squeezes the vocal cords, causing more tension and reach. Getting into this trouble, many singers break into falsetto because they have to, or they'll suddenly go lighter or heavier in order to prevent the crack as they sing the notes. Even if they don't break, there's still an unwanted change in the tone quality, intensity, and flow, which detracts from their singing and performance. The problem with this is the sudden change is really obvious to everyone unless they cover it up with some kind of style effect or unusual vocal inflection, or they move to the mic closer or further away, anything to make the problem seem less obvious. Well, what's the solution to all of this? Two things will solve the majority of these problems: a stable and resting larynx and maintaining connected vocal cords. So, how to sing without abrupt changes in tone with a stable larynx? Here are two exercises to encourage a resting larynx and connected vocal cords: the lip or tongue trill and the dopey gee. Now use these exercises on a 5-tone scale like this. Men start at the G below middle C. Women start at middle C. Each of you go up 7 half steps. Start at the starting note and go up 6 more half steps. That'll take you through your first bridge. The second exercise, the dopey gee, will provide the same benefit. Gee, 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 gee. Ladies, you start at middle C. Gee, 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 and go up 6 more half steps. Both these exercises encourage a low and resting larynx. A second way is to use the exercises in the song itself, in the trouble spots. Let me demonstrate for you. To avoid the crack on the first 2 notes of Motherless Child, it might sound something like this. Sometime. If it cracks, then you would want to use these exercises in place of the words to get the feel for the resting larynx. Or gee, 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 gee. If I took the key up somewhat and put me further into my bridge, gee, 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 gee. Or until you can do it without breaking, and then go back to the words. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. You get the idea. A third exercise can be used to help maintain connected vocal cords. However, the larynx is raised higher than your speech level on this particular exercise. It's the bratty neigh. Use this exercise on the same pitches as in the previous exercises and in the song where you're having trouble. If I were breaking on that first note, some-ta, some-ta, some-ta. So I would use the bratty nay to solidify that. Nay, 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 nay. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. The bratty nay will keep the vocal cords connected there so that you can go back to it and put the words into the song. As soon as you can keep your cords connected, the vocal cords, discontinue the bratty sound. Sometimes singers are so frightened as they feel the crack coming on, they habitually lighten up or go breathy. This becomes such a habit that this is how they sing every song. The bratty nay is a great way to retrain the vocal cords to stay firm and connected. In this case, you may need to add a little more volume, being careful to keep that bratty sound as you do. If you suddenly go light or breathy when you sing, to avoid the break, it's possible your vocal type is Flip-Falsetto. There are exercises just for you in the Knowledge Center at powertosing.com. Now, do you know your vocal type? I'm not referring to whether you're soprano, alto, tenor, or bass. Your vocal type is what you tend to do when you sing. Visit powertosing.com and take the vocal test, which I call the power test. Take the quiz and immediately discover your vocal type. Then visit the Knowledge Center and learn about your vocal type. Download the exercises for your vocal type and immediately begin to improve your voice. I'm Chuck Gilmore with Power to Sing. You can sing higher with beauty, confidence, and power. I'll see you inside the next video.